Welcome to the Gaming Rev, episode 19 of my Valheim series. Today we're building with stone. I decided a while ago that my old house, and you can see it here when I was first building it, which at the time I thought was pretty luxurious. It was a large building, plenty of room to expand in. It just didn't cut the mustard, unfortunately. It was great as a starter base, but I realised as I got more items that I could place, more workstations that I needed, that it just wasn't going to cut it. So I've had to move home. Luckily I managed to get some iron on my last raid, so I've built a stone cutter and a new stone building. You can see I've started gutting the inside of the old place already. I've taken the floors out, and eventually I will rip out the walls as well. I'm going to leave it as a secured farm. You can see I've built stone walls around part of it already. And in the distance you can see my new stone house. So yeah, I'm going to keep this as the smelting area for the bees and for my farm. My plan is to spend most of my time in the other building, so that the events when you get the Draugr, the trolls and so on attacking you, and skeletons, that won't cause me too much of a problem because they won't come to the base that I'm not in. So fingers crossed, that will be a nice peaceful farming area now. This is my new build. Now, I've built a ditch around it so that the smaller enemies, the skeletons, the Draugr and so on, can't get to me. They just sort of mill around the outside, throw rocks at me and try and destroy the cart that's out the front. And I can rain arrows down upon them, so that's quite handy. I have had a troll attack me, and touch wood, it didn't attack the building either. I've got a small farm here growing turnips and carrots, and I've got a little boar farm here as well, getting some meat ready for me for my travels. Front entrance, of course, is via a jump inside. I've put a ledge there just to catch me in case. And as I go in, I've got the 4 main portals that I use for travelling around the map at the moment downstairs, and you can see 2 more upstairs. Central to the building, I've got a large cooking range. I've got my forge now, which is at level 5, so I can do some decent upgrades on my armour. This is the stone cutter. Now here, there's not much you can make. You can make a sharpening stone, which then goes for a grindstone to upgrade your forge. But it's the building that's more useful. And of course my workbench is at level 4. Beds are downstairs to take care of take advantage of the fireplace being there. Up here is going to be a sort of dining hall, mead hall type area. I've got storage here for when I come back. Everything is sorted into the different areas to try and keep it as neat as possible. And my plan is around the walls I'll have the various portals to all the different places I discover that I want to travel to. And up on the roof I've built a shooting gallery. I am going to have to take this roof out at some point because it blocks the view. But yeah, a shooting gallery, so when I do get attacks or events coming through, with the attacks by Draugr and so on, then I can just go up onto the shooting gallery with a bow and arrow and rain death upon them. I don't have to go down and fight them hand to hand anymore if I don't want to. And again, because the weather damage only knocks it down to 50%, it's not too bad. And even better, because I've used a stone building, it classes as a solid foundation, so the floor areas are actually blue. So I could build out further if I'd wanted to. Better shut the door. Don't want a draft coming through even though there's a big hole in the roof to let the smoke out. Yeah, so as I say, when you're building with a stone area, there's quite a bit you can do at the moment. There's the stone fireplace, which you can see on the left. You've got a 1x1, a 2x1, and a 4x2 stone blocks, stone pillar, stone arch, the stone floor, which you can see I'm standing on at the minute, and of course stone stairs which are to my right. And stone is so much more durable as an asset than the wooden buildings. It's absolutely ridiculous. But it is, I've got to say, it's so resource intensive. It's taken me probably 5-6 hours to collect the stone to build this. So this is my new stone keep castle. I'm going to expand on it as I go along. So please join me to see where my stone building adventures take me. Thanks very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.